not caring about how much noise I make, you know. And this is good to get away from enemies and you don't want to be like micro where you're going. Sometimes you do want to do that, but sometimes you just want to get the hell out of there. So it's been a good night. This night was calm, which is always good. That means nothing happened. You can get robbed in the middle of the night, which really sucks, especially since when you have no weapons, even if you put someone on guard, you still get robbed anyways. And sometimes they get injured as well because they're fighting off enemies. So I just come back with all these supplies, which is really good. Too bad I don't really have food as of right now. But so now we can make these things. Also similar to that other zombie game, forgetting the title of it. But you craft things and you make things for your group. And one of the first things I usually like to make is a bed, which I made right here. So next I want to make something that you cook with, which is a crude stove. And this basically allows you to cook your raw food. Like I have these raw chicken, I'm guessing. So he's going to do that. He right now tells us the status, and he's hungry and tired. So he probably needs to sleep as well. He's hungry and he is also sick. But he's recovering from it, that's just good. So now I can also make a second bed, which is good because then that'll be 2 people. But what I found is I need weapons as soon as possible. So the next thing I want to do is a metal workshop, which I'm going to make right now. And this allows me to make a basic weapon like a knife to defend myself when I go scavenging, which is really sometimes it's more for, I don't know, like a couple of times I killed a bandit, right? But then they usually hunt in packs and there's like usually a lot of them, and that's usually how you get killed. So I guess I wanted to make a weapon so then the person on guard in my house can use it if they need it. Sometimes that scares people away from robbing us, sometimes it doesn't. It really depends. So Bruno is the cook. He's a good cook. So I can actually cook something, but I need to make something for fuel. In fact, actually, what I found out later is that actually I should have improved this so that I don't use as much fuel. And he's going to continue sleeping. He's hungry and tired, which is fine. They're always going to be hungry and tired. Basically, tired means let them sleep or eat, depending on what it is. I want to make a weapon, but I believe I can't because I actually need weapon parts, and I don't have that. So I probably need to go back to that hobo place and get more supplies with Bruno. Alright, that's a gunshot. That's fine. Alright, so now I'm going to cook. Using... Yeah, so now, instead of using 2 fuel, I use 1 fuel, which is really good. Because fuel is quite important. And for now, because I only have 2... And it uses less water as well. So I just make 2 fuel to cook 2 meals. I don't want to burn my books. And for now he's still sleeping. I'm gonna have him finish going through this rubble, and probably have him go through this rubble next as well. Actually, alright, well, cook. I have 2, yeah. Alright, make 2 meals. So there's 2 states of hunger. There might be more, but from what I've seen is hungry and very hungry. Hungry is usually like 1 or 2 days without eating, and that's good. Very hungry is like more than 2 days, like 3 or 4 days. Is this locked? Yep, it's locked. So I'm gonna tell him to move this rubble so I can get that. I'm gonna have Bruno. There's probably nothing down here, right? Yeah. I'll have him... Should I have him eat too? Yeah, I'll have him eat. Oh, that's what stopped me. I need a lockpick for this. I see. Okay, so I probably need to go out and go to the whole place and get more supplies. I'll have him eat for now. And Bruno, you can go sleep. Tell Pavel to get out. Pavel, I'll tell him to make another bed. Maybe it's good to make another bed. No, Bruno. Oh yeah, so their personalities, they require certain things to like keep them going. Oh, that was a typo. There was missing an L for the should. Huh. Never noticed that. So you can rest and sit down. I'm gonna have you make another bed, if possible. Nope, not possible. That's fine. That just means I need to make another run right now. He's slightly sick. That's fine. He's recovering and he's tired. Okay, so now, essentially you want to end... I don't really want to wait for it to hit 8 o'clock, so I'm going to end the day. And this goes to the night, and now I can choose what to do. As the days go on, there are more or less available places for me to explore for now, because I know I probably need some food now. So I need to find... There's lots of food here, so I'm going to take a look at this. There's also lots of food here too. So, caution advised. This has no danger level, so I'll try this one. And yeah, I do want... Oh, actually, before I do that, I want to make sure I look at all these. So he's slightly wounded. So I'm going to have him sleep. I'm going to have him sleep. And yeah, good. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Dead body there. Oh shit, there's somebody. Yeah, this means that there are people in here. And oh, okay, and the thing is that that noise also sometimes might be rats. There's an indicator for noise that you know someone's walking around in there. And a rat sometimes trigger they always trigger that as well. Yeah, there's nobody here, so I'm gonna take a look. Usually the kitchen has some food here. Hopefully. Let's see. And I'm going to trade, like... Oh, there's lots of food. Nice. Good, good. I might need some water. No, I don't need sugar. Sugar is used for alcohol. For now, I don't really need that. Because I don't even have a distillery yet, which I have to make. But for now, this looks pretty good. Now I'm just going to explore. So a lot of this game is more about managing what you want to bring back. And sometimes they're... Oh, shit. Do I really want these two? Those are just too useful to not get, you know? And for now, I don't really have a a need for certain supplies. I will later, especially when I want to make a weapon. But for now, I just get any supplies I need, and food is more essential than anything else right now. And that's probably most likely another rat. Okay, good. Coast is clear. Shit. Yeah, and a lot of houses have basements in this game, so it's always a good idea to just explore everything and take a look. Yeah, something's moving very fast up there. I believe it should have been that rat. And moving rubble makes a lot of noise. You see this echo? It means I'm making a lot of noise right now. And if there was a bandit here, they would come charging in and probably kill me. And this also requires a lot of time as well. And so there is a timer as well. I'm just going through everything I've learned for the past like 2 playthroughs. I could be totally wrong, but you can let me know. So as for the time, I believe it's like 5 o'clock in the morning. And if I don't leave by then, essentially I get home late. And sometimes I'm guessing there's a chance that I might not come back, because during the daytime is when all the soldiers can easily see you and kill you on sight during the war. Apparently there's a war going on for several years, and I'm basically trying to survive here. Yeah. My longest, which was my second run, was 14 days. And it could have been longer, but I was just kind of just testing it out, and I got really depressed when one of my guys that I mainly used for scavenge, which was Pavel, got shot because I was trying to save somebody who was being held prisoner, you know. There might be that's probably a little spoiler, but after he died from the bandits, I kind of just gave up, and I didn't really care about any of my characters anymore, and I put them into really unnecessary risk for the remainder of the game until they all died. And I just want to see the end result of actually losing the game, losing everybody, you know. But right now it's pretty good. Yeah, I will have to make a shovel to go do this a lot faster. And this rat is moving and making a lot of noise. There's probably some really good loot here as well. And look at this, like, I'm loving this, like, art style. It's really beautiful. And it's really minimalistic, this game. Like, there's no voice acting that I've seen so far. There are music, but it's very little. Like, you kind of hear it in the background, but it's not like an epic RPG where it's like constantly new musicals or opera sounds and such. My God, this is taking forever. Yeah, so for this run, I just want to survive as long as possible, or I'll probably end it at a certain point where I realize that I just can't go on. But at the end, it's pretty cool. When you actually lose a game, it's a pretty cool way of, there's a credit sort of, and it's really cool. I'll show you later when I actually end the game. You'll see. Okay, so this is totally worth it. Doing all that, because this is super useful. This is used for trading. Basically, it's like jewelry. Coffee, tobacco. It's not as useful. Weapon parts is useful, definitely. Do I need? I want coffee bean as well, because it keeps it uplifts my characters, and this is really good for trading as well. Electric parts. Definitely don't want to leave that behind. So yeah, this is a pretty good haul. I'll probably come back for the rest. And yeah, I'm done. Wow, Marco is great. He can hold so much. Like 3 more capacity makes a really big difference.